Cranberry sauce is the easiest part of Thanksgiving dinner to make, especially since you can make it a few days ahead of time and be ready for the big day. Now, to make cranberry sauce, you can use fresh or frozen cranberries, but cranberries are in abundance in the grocery store right around Thanksgiving, so grab a bag of fresh cranberries and get to it. So first things first, we're gonna put equal parts sugar and water into the pan. We're gonna bring it to a simmer just to dissolve the sugar, that's all. Now, you can make cranberry sauce plain and simple, just cranberries, sugar, some water, a pinch of salt. But why not take this opportunity to customize your cranberry sauce and make it a little bit different? I'm gonna add some orange zest to this cranberry sauce, and I'm gonna squeeze a little orange juice in too at the end. I'm gonna use a little microplane grater just to get some of that zest off of the outside. Now, the zest is just the orange part of the orange. You don't want any of the white. The pith of the orange is very bitter, so just go ahead and rub that microplane on the outside of the orange, getting just about a tablespoon of zest. We're also going to add a cinnamon stick, and at the end I'm going to add a little bit of grated fresh nutmeg. Give the water and sugar a little stir, that'll help the sugar dissolve. And once it's all dissolved, we can go ahead and add our cranberries. In they go. Now, if you're using frozen cranberries, you do not need to defrost them first. They can go straight into the pot. We're going to let the cranberries pop and drop. So what happens is the berries burst, and then they fall down into that water and sugar, and they'll all start to cook together. A pinch of salt, and that's all you need to do at this stage of the game. So it doesn't take long for those cranberries to pop. Here's what one looks like when it's just burst. Easy to identify for sure. And just give it a little stir, turn that down to a simmer, and let that go for about 20 minutes. But before I do that, now's the time I'm gonna add that little cinnamon stick, just for a little bit of flavor. 20 minutes of simmering time is ample. Look, it looks fantastic. When I stir the cranberry sauce in the pan, I see a little bit of the bottom of the pan still. That's a good sign that enough water has evaporated and your sauce is ready to season and cool. So I'm gonna turn the temperature off, and I'm going to add some orange zest. That orange zest that we zested earlier goes right in there. And then I'm gonna grate a little fresh nutmeg in, just a little bit for some seasoning. So I'm gonna leave that cinnamon stick in there while it cools. I also wanted to add just a little squeeze of orange juice in here. That'll enhance that orange flavor. Thin it just a little bit to the consistency that I want. Once it's cool, put it into a container and refrigerate it until the big day. Just remember to bring it to room temperature before you serve it to your guests. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of the basics, click over here. If you'd like to learn about the hard anodized pot I use, click over here. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for more basics, put them in the comments section below.